Joy to the earth, the Savior reigns. Let men their songs employ. While fields and floods, marsh hills and plains, repeat the sound, rejoice, repeat the sound, rejoice. Wonders, wonders of His love.
Woo-hoo! Oh my gosh, we are so super excited to kick off the holiday season with you at Christopher's and Mark Anthony Steve's all in one. It is now one big happy family. Mark Coulter is the owner, and hopefully you saw some of these incredible shows that we did for the holiday season last year. We are here again, and we're going to be talking about the carolers and bringing you into the holiday season. First of all, it is so good to see you again.
Well,
I'm ready for the holidays. You obviously are ready for the
we
holidays.
are more than ready for the holidays, and it is here, and it is crazy. Next Thursday is Turkey Day.
I can't believe
Isn't
it.
that crazy?
Well, we're talking about how we go from Thanksgiving to Christmas so unbelievably fast, and Thanksgiving seems so late this year.
It does.
That's what everybody's been saying.
The latest it has been in many years, as we know. And people, it's funny, just this past Tuesday, I'd say, they are like, oh, my, Thanksgiving is next week. And so they're really coming in now, thinking of the holiday spirit, and it gives us just those good vibes, just the good energy. And what does that tradition mean to you?
We're going to talk about traditions, your traditions, my traditions, all of your traditions. I would love to find out, as you're all watching over the next hour, what are traditions that you have, whether it's Thanksgiving or whether it's Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, that maybe we can all adopt moving forward. We'll talk about ours in just a bit. You and I have been friends for a long, long time, and I just love bringing friendships together. People do Friendsgiving. I've never done that. You have, right?
Yes, we have. Yeah.
Friendsgiving, and then you get together with your families and just interact together and just share love together and be kind together.
That's right. That is the number one thing.
We've had a lot of people, I'm sure, coming in already, chipping off, their Christmas list, but this is really the beginning of the season. So you've got some big Black Friday, Small Business Saturday specials.
We do, yes. They have been planned out, and the bags are being stuffed for Black Friday as we speak, and we are super excited. So it's going to be a very interesting Black Friday, as many of the big box retailers, they've started, 2 weeks ago, last week, this week. We don't do that here at STL Gift. We want the tradition to be alive, those memories, and making it special, keeping it simple, but making it special.
Absolutely. So when did you have to start, you and your elves start decorating the store, transitioning? Right now you're having to do the transition, right? Thanksgiving, Christmas together.
Yes. So we have the little turkeys are walking out quickly, thank the Lord. And now we are going into that Christmas. We are in full Christmas mode. We are probably 80 to 90% complete. And I always say every other day we have more product coming in.
Yeah.
But we are ready. And we started, probably 2.5 months ago.
Oh my gosh.
Really putting the first thoughts of holiday on the floor.
A lot of busy elves behind the scenes for sure. Isn't that, that's the thing? That's the thing we always have to talk about, that we can't do our jobs well without the team around us.
Gosh.
You want to thank your staff?
They are, I don't even know where to start. I always get emotional because I'm like, I could not do it without them. I could. I just would never sleep, and gray hair would not even be a thing.
You'd be like a zombie. Have I slept? No. Once again, if you're just tuning in, we're kicking off the season, and I know a lot of you were saying, I can't wait for this show. There was a lady that said, oh my God, I loved those so much last year. It looks beautiful in here. If you've never been, welcome them in and tell them where you're located.
Yes. So we are in Kirkwood, Missouri, kind of in the heart of downtown Kirkwood, a mecca that I say is just a good, especially during the holiday. The wreaths are up now, all of the lights on the poles in downtown Kirkwood, and just the traditional Kirkwood, the St. Louis vibe. if you haven't been to St. Louis, take the train. We're right by
Great idea.
The train from Kansas City to Chicago. We are right here in downtown Kirkwood, Missouri at 1270 Stargon. And we are so excited. Tomorrow, the farmer's market slash Santa's whole vibe is opening with all their fresh cut trees.
I see all the trees getting underway. It was nice, Marcus, because we were driving in. It was still a little dark this morning. And as soon as we did the turn onto East Argonne, all of the lights, and I was like, all right, fine, I am ready. Sometimes I always want to wait. I'm like one holiday at a time, but it was nice to see. I will say that.
It's so funny. I always say, especially this year, how it's so short. The tradition is, I'm all about the tradition, but I've learned in this life that make it worth your while, and don't be stressed in a 3 to 4 week pattern. Put them up early. You don't have to light everything, but start early so you're not stressed.
Well,
life is too short.
Absolutely. Once again, Mark Coulter, the owner of Christopher's and Mark Anthony's Gift. So what are you calling it now? Is it still Christopher's?
So it is Christopher's.
STL Gift?
STL Gift is the parent company. So we are Christopher's as always, and we have rebranded our signage, obviously still in the works of more branding. But we are 2 brands, 1 location here at 1270 Stargon. So.
And again, they're here for you. And we're talking about everything for the body, for the home, for you, for gifts, for others on your list. You just mentioned that you could have the lights put up, but you don't necessarily have to turn them on. And one of the biggest questions always is, well, when is the right time weather-wise to put the lights up? And so we've got the person who's going to be able to tell you that. Get in here. Beckett Moore, our aspiring meteorologist, is actually here with us. It's so good to see you.
Yeah.
Aren't you supposed to be in school?
Here in the next few hours.
He's like, yes, I got to get out of here. It is so good to see you in person.
Yeah, it's good to see
Have you ever met Beckett?
I
Mark?
have not.
Isn't he? He's amazing.
Nice to meet you.
Yes. So we are getting ready to go into Thanksgiving and then get into Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, etc. So the holidays, and people want to know if they can put the lights up. Should they do that this weekend?
Yeah, so when I would do that would be on Sunday. We're expecting to actually get into the upper 60s on Sunday. So that's when it's going to be nice to do that. Saturday, not so much, going to be in the 50s, but Sunday, really that last day until it gets really cold next week and the weeks beyond that.
So I hope nobody tried to do it over the last couple of days because, oh my gosh, it was windy.
I know, it's windy and cold. Not a good recipe.
No, that's not a good, but again, okay, so Sunday, is that maybe the last opportunity before it gets really cold?
Yes.
All right, so Sunday's your day to start putting it up. So as people are walking out today, it actually doesn't feel too bad. What temperature are we at right now?
Yeah, so we're in the lower 40s right now and expecting overcast conditions with a high of around 48.
Okay, and so the bus stop for all the kiddos that are walking there or will be walking there.
Yeah, so 42 this morning, overcast skies, and keeping with that, getting only up to 48 this afternoon.
Okay, we're going to have Beckett give you the forecast as we head into Thanksgiving, but then we're going to talk a little bit about going into December.
Mm-hmm. So what we're going to be seeing as we head into the weekend, 50 degrees tomorrow and sunny skies again. Sunday, 66.
Wow,
That's
66.
way above average with mostly sunny skies. But then we see that cool down. Monday, 55. That's a little bit around average. But as we head into Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then towards Friday, getting into the 30s, it's going to get really cold as we see this cold pattern set in end of November here and into December.
Mark just said no. Mark, I don't think we're going to like this. So I've asked Beckett if he's looked into a long-range forecast. You don't necessarily know Christmas Day, but what is December looking like?
It's looking cold for once.
Yay.
It feels like the last couple of Decembers we've seen these last couple of years, it's been pretty above average. It's been pretty warm, but looks like this winter season we're finally going to get that start to the season being cold and colder than average.
And so cold means, Mark, snow.
Snow will be possible. I think it's going to be a good December for snow for sure.
Okay. But I had heard, and it depends on the meteorologist that you listen to, but we listen to ours. Our aspiring meteorologist Beckett Moore, who's got to get off to school at DeSmet here within the next hour. School starts at 8:30.
Yes.
Okay. We'll make sure we'll get him to school in time. But I had heard that it might be more ice this winter. Have you heard that? I hope that's not true.
I haven't, but that's always possible in the winter. Yeah.
Yeah, that's never fun. I was complimenting you earlier this week on your nice new graphics. Can you tell me how did those all come about?
Yeah, so at the National Weather Association conference, I met with a guy from Weatherbell, and he's been so awesome, so nice. And they actually gave me a graphics package that I could use throughout the year for this show and for my social media. So they were really nice in doing that, and I'm going to keep using it for sure. It's awesome.
Look how, again, he's so professional. if you all haven't seen him yet, tell them where they can follow you.
More Weather on YouTube and Twitter.
Yeah, and he does a wonderful job. He will become your trusted meteorologist. Thank you so much. It's so awesome to finally get a chance to introduce you to Mark and have you in person. As much as we can, we love to have Beckett.
Yeah, it was great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Do you have a travel agent? Because I need one if it's going to be cold.
Yeah, I know.
And your mom's never been here, right?
No, I don't think so.
Well, yes. Well, your dad walked in. She does need to come. So, Jill, as you're watching, it's a dangerous store.
Yeah, it is. For sure.
All right, Beckett, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And happy holidays to you. All right, everyone. So we talked about having carolers throughout, and then we're going to show you the store. And we're going to start with our blessings, because that's the one thing that Mark and I always talk about, is that we love the family and the friends we have around us and how much we feel blessed.
That is beyond the truth.
Right?
Yes. Always one thing that we always plan a year to a year and a half ahead, and a Simply Blessed motto, just keeping what are your blessings and what are your traditions, but most importantly, everyone's blessed in a certain way. It's funny, I see, just as it's getting colder, certain people on the street, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it always kills me. I'm like, I need to unlock my door, put them in the car. I'm like, nope, not doing it. But last night was a great example of that, and just how blessed we are, but they are even blessed in a certain way.
Absolutely. So we'll talk about the blessings. I want you to talk about your traditions as well. We're excited to have the carolers here with us today, the Kingsbury Place Singers with the St. Louis Christmas Carols Association. I know it was a beautiful surprise for you last year. Brought Mark to tears. Yes. And so we were super excited to be able to bring them back again. If you didn't see the open of the show, this is one of those shows you're going to want to go back and revisit and share with all your family and friends. We are on Facebook, on YouTube, on X, on Rumble, and on Instagram. So find the platform that works for you. You're going to enjoy a lot of beautiful music. They opened up the show with Joy to the World. We're going to have them take us to break with an iconic song that we all should know and be able to sing along with, which is Jingle Bells.
Jingle bells.
Dashing through the snow in one horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride, and soon Miss Fanny Bride was seated by my side. The horse was late at night, misfortune was his lot. He got into a drifting lake, and we got upset. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Now the ground is white, go it while you're young. Take the girls tonight and sing this sleighing song. Just get a bobtail nag, 240 for his speed, then hitch into an open sleigh and crack, you'll take the lead. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Everyone knows about Jody's balls, and why is that?
I have the best ball.
Oh, wait.
Discover your full potential with a personalized styling experience. Designing, customizing, and transforming the looks of men and women. Revamp your individual style and embrace what makes you, you. That's real confidence.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sight, glory stream from heaven afar, heavenly hosts sing hallelujah. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born. Silent night, holy night, Son of God, love's pure light, radiant beams from thy holy face, with the dawn of redeeming grace. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth. Jesus, Lord, at thy
Okay, so that one last year is the one that made me cry because it always brings me back. And I know we're going to talk about traditions in our future segments, but that brings me to Christmas Eve. And my grandma, my mom, and her side of the family, they would always put that record on, and we would all gather around the Christmas tree, and all of us grandkids and grandma and our aunts and uncles would sing together. And it's that song. And when you think about the people who have passed on, right?
Yes.
That's where you start to get a little melancholy. But you also look at your blessings moving forward, right? The life that we have to live. So if you're just tuning in, again, the Kingsbury Place Singers, they're absolutely amazing. You're going to hear them singing throughout the hour with the St. Louis Christmas Carols Association. We'll actually talk with the artistic director about how you can book them for an event that you have. There was a cookie, some lady reached out to me and said they have this like big cookie organization group. And she was like, we need to book them for our cooking.
Right.
I'm like, okay, cool. If you're just tuning in, Mark Coulter is the owner, and I'm looking at all the comments, and people are saying, I love that shop. Love that you're back. Marilyn just said, I love that you are back at Mark's. Absolutely. And Marilyn, we wish you the best. She's having back surgery next week. That's not fun around the holidays. We have missed you, and we would be remiss if we didn't say happy birthday to Michelle Harmon.
Yes.
There she is over there. So Michelle working on her birthday, but we love her. I know that all of you do as well. So I hope she has a fabulous one. We're going to make sure she's well fed for breakfast after this show. Okay. So we talked about blessings, Mark, and we're kind of breaking up our segments throughout the store. This behind us, you call Simply Blessed. Talk a little bit about that.
Yes. So in Simply Blessed, whatever your belief might be, but just the word blessed, what does that resonate with you, and how, like Monica was saying, just the traditions, the memories, it can just be the simple things of life itself and how we say we're blessed. It could be we woke up this morning and put our feet on the ground. It might be a hard day.
Yep.
It could be, those Christmas Eve, Thanksgiving, the best memories. And then just taking every day as a blessed day. I always say life is short, and you can have two options. You can stay positive or be negative, and it is your choice at the end of the day and no one else's. And I'm always blessed to say I'm a very positive, gosh help us all, influence on life. But I always say life's short. Enjoy it. And you know what? You can be nervous about anything else in life. But if you're not happy and you're not smiling, then you better find another way to make that smile happen every day. We have an employee that lost her husband at a very young age, and she had children to raise. And she goes, I'll never forget, it was 2 years ago, 2.5, in the store at Mark Anthony's when we were there. And now we're here. And I always, every day, I'm like, wow. She said, you know what? I had a decision when I put my feet on that ground. Do I just lay here? She had every option to do that with amazing parents and support groups. And she goes, no, I put my feet on the ground. I said, I'm going to do this because what would he want me to do?
Right.
And I said, she goes, I'm blessed for that everything happens for a reason. And, just in that, there's another token of blessed, that's not maybe the positive aspect of it, but she made it, and that's the choice that we can make every day. If it's holidays, if it's, whatever it is, that take that to heart.
It is. And, Mark is saying one very important thing, and that is a choice. We all go through the ebb and flow of life. There are some really horrific things that we wish we didn't have to go through. We talk about deaths. We talk about illnesses, diseases that people get, so many different things that we know happen. And you would hope that they don't happen around the holidays, because all of us are in this joyful spirit right now, but it's hard. There are people who lose people right around the holidays, and this is hard for them. Remember them, by the way. Reach out to them. Be there for them. Lift them up, because it is difficult. It's a reminder of not a good time. So you have to try to replace the bad with some good about moving forward, right? And we talk about health. A lot of people have been sick, including myself. Right now, we're into the sick season, but it is when you have your health, and when you know that you're going to come out of that, because we all come out of it, hopefully, these colds and whatever we have, then you say, okay, I'm celebrating my health. And then what's the wealth? To me, the wealth is family, traditions, right?
Absolutely.
So again, the store is just lit up for you for the holidays. So what's your favorite in this display behind us? What's your favorite in the blessing department?
We have this angel, actually, that I was going to have Monica.
This one?
Yes, Miss Vanna over here.
Vanna White.
This little angel, it just goes in it's not just holiday, but it just goes on a tabletop, on a mantle, anywhere. It might be in your closet, wherever it is. But it has a little votive, so you can light that little votive, and we provide the votive with it. Everyone has been asking.
Look, an angel on my shoulder.
I think 11, 10 left as of yesterday, but we have sold over a good 40 to 50 of those little angels. They're
because
blessed.
People just love the blessings,
just
right?
the blessings, yep. So someone's always looking over your shoulder, and it might be that little angel right there. So
those are possibly the people. I would look at that and say, that's my dad looking over us. That could be your grandpa,
yes.
right?
Yeah.
So all of you, again, feel free to ask any questions. We have some giveaways. You were just talking about how well the angels have sold. He and I talked yesterday about doing some giveaways, and who doesn't love warm, fuzzy, because I love socks. And you told me you've already sold how many this month?
This month, oh gosh.
Did you say 2,000?
2,000
what?
And
Socks.
I think 630. It was, I'm looking at the number in my head on the computer, but it was over 2,000.
That's
it's crazy. And we have 2 fixtures of them full. And my grandmother this year, she wrapped every pair of those socks.
Hi, Jeanette. I love you.
She was trying to be here. She had a dentist appointment, but they literally wrapped every pair, her and my mother. And
of course she did.
Them, I'm blessed. There we go.
You are blessed.
Simple things.
Your family is amazing. Julie Fabian, happy birthday. Didn't know it was your birthday as well. So hope you're having a great one. We missed those we lost, but we are here to continue on. Yes, Rose, absolutely. Okay, you came up with some hilarious sock facts.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
All right, we want to drop some of those in. So,
perfect.
First of all, did it say that ancient Egypt is the beginning of socks?
Yes, it was the beginning of socks just a couple of years ago.
And, okay, so did you have any favorites that you had out of that one?
So I think the one, the socks can help you sleep, because I personally cannot wear socks when I'm sleeping.
Oh, I was just going to say, you wear socks? Okay, no.
Oh my gosh, no.
Okay, we'll ask that question to all of you.
That can.
Who sleeps with socks on and who doesn't? I only do when I'm sick.
Okay.
When you get sick, do you put socks on?
Oh gosh, no.
So we were asking yesterday about holistic traditions, about being able to take care of yourself, and everybody was weighing in yesterday saying to put Vicks on your feet.
I've heard of that. Okay.
And then you put socks on.
Okay.
so it doesn't get all over your bed.
Okay.
So that's when we can have socks on. But yes, experts believe that a fluffy pair of warm socks can promote better circulation throughout your body while you slumber, allowing you to achieve a more restful night's sleep. Okay, note that we said sleep, not other things you might want to do in bed.
That's too funny.
While keeping your socks on might be a mood killer, consider slipping your bed socks back on after intimacy time is over and bedtime is upon you.
Okay.
How many times have women said, get the socks off?
Yeah. They're too hot. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so that we're gonna drop in some fun little things about socks. Do we have? Where's the socks? I want to show you your socks. Yes. So we're going to be giving socks away. How many pairs do you want to give away before we go to break?
We will. Before we go to break, we will give 2 pairs away.
2 pairs away?
Yes.
Okay. So let's see. What? Kathleen says no socks. All right. Okay. I do magnesium spray on my feet and socks every night. Sleep like a baby, except when Marty snores.
Okay.
That's Beckett's
Jill.
mom.
So Jill, you get a pair of socks.
All right. There we go.
You will get the peppermint socks, the Cozy Crew sock peppermint lane. So
Jill, those are for you. Just because
Jill.
we like your comment. Okay, and then what do we want for? These are cute.
And then these are
these gingerbread?
Gingerbread, the little gingerbread men, new this year. And they are, yes, the gingerbread Cozy Crew sock gingerbread men.
Okay, how do you want to give those away?
Who is another no socks? Julie does not wear socks. Is there another person that wears socks?
Okay, no socks, only when I don't feel well also. Okay, anybody else that wears socks? Michelle says her,
well,
you know what we have for her birthday.
It's her birthday, so she gets a pair of gingerbread men.
Even in the summer,
really?
You wear
Okay.
socks.
Yeah, I'll sleep unless I have socks.
Well, I cannot wait. This next summer in 2025, we're
these
gonna have
are Jill's.
And
gingerbread are for Michelle. Michelle, come in here for a second. Let's get on camera. Real quick, just to say happy birthday. Yes. Happy birthday to Michelle again, and happy birthday. Happy birthday. Here's some gingerbread socks for you.
Thank
you.
And
during the
happy
summer,
birthday, Julie Fabian.
Yes.
And if you wear them during the summer, next 2025, you please take a picture and send it to me because I will die laughing with those heavy socks.
All right, Jill, these are for you.
Yeah, it goes great.
Carrie says, love socks.
Thank you.
Marilyn, footies as my feet are cold and in the middle of the night, take them off. Love socks. Let's see. Oh my God, they look like heaven. Yep. Okay. Well, stay tuned, Rose. You might get a chance to win some for yourself. Yes. All right, everybody that's tuned in right now. Kristen, good morning to you. Yes, happy birthday to those that are all having birthdays today. Just one fell swoop. And good morning to all of you. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to hear more from our Kingsbury Place Singers again with the St. Louis Christmas Carols Association. And then we're going to talk about traditions, bringing traditions home for the holidays. So as we go to break, I want you all to be thinking about your traditions. We're going to share some of ours, but I'd like to hear from you because maybe we can adopt some new traditions and introduce those to our family. So, all right, let's go to break. And then when we come back, we're going to hear more from our wonderful Kingsbury Place Singers.
This is my wonderful role model, one of my best friends.
She says, oh my gosh, you got a long life. You could probably live to be 130 or something. And I said, oh God, I hope not.
It's getting hot in here. Don't take off all your clothes.
I'm not going to take off my clothes. On the radio tape, going to be
Kansas City, Kansas City, here I come.
We're gonna speak. We're not gonna spank anybody. We're gonna speak about knowing your value, and then I'm gonna.
I'm going to spank them.
If you don't know your value and you don't grab hold of how important you are, I'm gonna spank you.
Folks, you never know what you're gonna get with her.
Is that good? Framing good?
Deck the hall with boughs of holly, la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, la 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 la. God, we now our gay apparel, la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, la 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 la. See the blazing Yule before us, la 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 la. Strike the harp and join the chorus, la 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 la. Follow me in merry measure, la 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 la. While I tell of Yuletide treasure, la 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 la. Fast away the old year passes, la 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 la. Sing we joyous all together, la 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 la. Heedless of the wind and weather, la 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 la.
Again, if you're just tuning in, Kingsbury Place Singers, they are absolutely amazing. And coming up in our next break, we're actually going to introduce you to the artistic director so we can find out how you can book them for maybe your upcoming events. They have been doing this since the early 1900s.
That's what you said.
And then teaming up and helping children's charities. I mean, again, such good going out into the world. All right, what's your favorite tradition for the holiday?
So we'll start with Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, it's funny. People always say food, obviously, and it's their one day that it's just all about the food and just laughs and around the table. And yes, absolutely. Thanksgiving. Yesterday, I was watching something on social media or something saying, what everyone has at their meals. And one was fried chicken and one was turkey and one was brisket. And I'm like, it doesn't matter what you have. It could be the traditional turkey, mashed potatoes. And, it's just about those laughs and just the memories that I've had over many Thanksgivings and a couple turkeys. And I think, it started, usually we have the early dinner because of retail life. We have dinner usually at like 4:00 on my other half side. And then we do lunch with my mother and my father and family. And then we go to bed a little early, like around 8:00.
That's tryptophan high.
Yes. And then we're ready for Black Friday.
So Thanksgiving is my dad's side of the family. And it's really interesting that you just said about it's not always about the food. Sure, we think about Thanksgiving and you're surrounded by food. But to me, it's the connection to my dad's side of the family. And so I heard that my brother was not thrilled hearing that we were going to have to move to a hall this year. And he was like, oh, it should be in a house. So he was just going to stay home. And I was like, no, it doesn't matter whether it's in a building or in a house. It's who we're with.
Yes. Absolutely.
And to me, since my dad's been gone since I was 24 years old, I never want that tradition to go away. Thanksgiving, dad's side. Christmas Eve was always mom's side. And then Christmas Day with our own family, right? So yes, those traditions are so steeped in tradition. You don't ever want to let those go. So we've actually got an area where we talk about the blessings of tradition. So what does this particular area mean to you?
So they're simply blessed. So, and how traditions, Michelle's finding things on her birthday, but the blessings of angels, of just making it whimsical and airy, and just making that space that you're in, even if it's a hall or if it's not your home, you can bring, a little funny turkey or whatever it is that makes it festive, just to have, the simple things of Thanksgiving around, and then going into the holiday. We are always blessed every day. So how do we show that?
Yeah.
And I think Michelle is showing some of that.
Yes. So tradition wise, we're looking right now.
There we go.
So
traditions. Yes. I'm on another theme already.
So if you have the tradition aspect, when people come in here, what do they say that they're most looking for to carry on tradition year after year?
Traditions. We are on the second one. So our bringing our traditions home this holiday. Here we go, Mark. He's still sleeping. Usually I'm not, up and moving at 6 or 5.
Did you have turkey this morning?
I did not. But the traditions, really, just the normal red, greens. The one thing we saw this year was the big tree. We've already sold one. It's a ceramic. You remember the tree with the lights?
Yes.
That pops out. Well, we found one, all right. And we have one left. It's one that has the lights that are like the LED lights coming around it. And the Santa actually is spinning.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool.
And it sings 27, 28 carols with that. And it is quite a piece to have in your home or wherever it might be.
How many of those do you have?
That is the last one we have.
Oh, I was going to say that's going to sell well.
Yes, and it is quite been a talk of the town.
I'm
and
sure.
I can imagine tomorrow even more the talk of the town. So, yes, so that.
Jim, do you want that for our house? That's very cool.
Yes, it is very cool. So, and you don't have to worry about decorating it. It's already, you can't really decorate that. So it's done and simple, and it just always has those traditions back home. We just got in a new item this week, I believe on Wednesday, that a fireplace that we
talked about these.
We always have had these fireplaces that are decor related, and they're awesome. They're beautiful. And this year we have two sizes. We have a white one, and then we also have a brown one that Michelle is showing right now, I believe.
And then we've got one on camera
and then
we
we
can
have
come
one on
full
camera
to.
we'll show that actually stands up.
And you said this brings a lot of heat.
Oh, the small one, literally, we had to turn off because that area was getting so warm. We were afraid the candles were going to melt. It was unbelievable. And I can handle the heat. I love heat.
Let me see this. How heavy is it?
This one, it's not very heavy.
Oh,
this one's more, it has legs.
It looks like an old school TV.
But it's like an old school, just a vintage fireplace. So we have that one, and then we have the other one we just got in the other day. And I think those just not only for holiday, obviously, but just for the winter. As our future meteorologist said,
yes,
it's going to be a little chilly.
You're going to need
for
those.
Sunday.
Yes.
I was telling my partner that we have to get outside and do a little bit more decor outside while it's warm, and just be outdoors. Always, even just cold or warm. So
if you're just tuning in, let me reintroduce again Mark Coulter. We are at his store, Christopher's, in Kirkwood. If you're familiar with Kirkwood Farmers Market, directly across the street on East Argonne. So come in for your early shopping. Again, as we go into Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, we always stress to you, support local. And again, this is where you just get to come in and you make new friends, and it's not the crazy hustle bustle of the big box stores. Again, there's such to me, it's the tradition of going back decades of the way everybody used to shop, right?
It is.
It was going in the small stores and making sure that those small businesses remain.
It is. It's so true. It's, there's the Amazon out there. There's the Target. I call it Target.
Target.
There's Wally World, Walmart. There's all of those major retailers in our market, and they're great. They have a purpose, obviously. But at the end of the day, I always say, as we look, I always plan for 5 years. And what does that look like? It looks to me that, people are always going to want to walk, use their legs, and not just lay there and sit and be in an office chair. They want to get out. They want to have those memories with friends, with family, with mom, with auntie, with grandma, with whatever it might be, their dog. And, literally, we allow dogs in our store every day.
Okay, wait, I was just going to say this. I just came back from Italy, and one of the biggest things that Jim and I saw everywhere were dogs going into all the stores, dogs going into restaurants. And I was like, can we please bring this back home? So you allow dogs in here?
Every day. Yes.
Yay!
And we have little treats for them always.
How did I not know this?
Yes. So they have little wagging tails. They're usually smaller, which is
I'm
funny,
bringing Adelaide in here. Tessa might destroy the store.
Yes, that's how we have 3 golden doodles.
Yes.
That's our goal in the next 2 years. I want to get them very well trained, good children.
They can just prance through the store.
Just, be here with our guest.
Yes.
And not jump on people. But the 2 are good, though. The younger one, she has a lot to learn in life. But, so.
All right, everybody. Again, if you are just tuning in, I hope you're enjoying the kickoff of the holiday season. I know you all enjoy being here with us at Christopher's. We are going to visit with the artistic director from Kingsbury Place Singers, talk about how talented they are, how did it all come about, and how you can get them involved in maybe some of your traditions. So stay with us. More of the Real Monica Adams Show live from Christopher's in Kirkwood when we return.
He wants to say, I can't believe I took your son's life. I don't know what I was thinking. I have so much regret and remorse. I've changed my life. Would you accept that apology?
I've never thought of that. Yeah, I would.
Do you think, because you talk about forgiveness, do you think that you all can ever forgive one another and come back together?
It wasn't just right. I'm not perfect. Just because my name is Bush, I don't have it all figured out. And I think they know that too.
I was cyclically depressed, so I could be the happiest person you ever met at 11 a.m. I could be on cloud 9, and by 7 p.m. that evening, I'd be sitting on a couch with a gun in my hands. Hard not to get emotional. I
never feel sorry for being emotional.
I really, I was at a space to where I couldn't believe that I had brought my children into this.
Where's the light? Because many of you probably feel that there's this darkness and there's this thunder cloud that's constantly over you. This family has dealt with so much.
Our journey is our journey. There has to be purpose in this pain. There has to be something more powerful. I have to find something to be blessed about every day. I have to count my blessings and have gratitude every single day.
knows about Jody's balls, and why is that?
I have the best ball.
Oh, wait.
Here we come a-caroling among the leaves so green. Here we come a-wandering so fair to be seen. Love and joy come to you, and to you Black Christmas too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new year. We are not daily beggars that beg from door to door, but we are neighbors' children whom you have seen before. Love and joy come to you, and to you Black Christmas too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new year. God bless the master of this house, likewise the mistress too, and all the little children that round the table go. Love and joy come to you, and to you Black Christmas too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new year.
Woo-hoo! Once again, welcome in to Christopher's Mark Anthony's Gifts, all big one happy family with STL Gifts. The owner, Mark Coulter, we're visiting with, and I know how excited you are that we were able to bring back the Kingsbury Place Singers, which again, last year, for all of you that watched last year, it was a super surprise for Mark that brought him to tears. What was your favorite song last year? Was it Silent Night? Or is Silent Night the one that brought you to tears?
Yes, Silent Night. Just the cheer of just the beautiful voices.
Yes.
You rarely see that. It was them, and then at the Fox last holiday was the first time I saw, I'm afraid his name, but he was like a country influence, but at the Fox, he was amazing. And they kicked it off, and then he followed through with it. It was like 2 days before Christmas.
Again, it was just these traditions that we're talking about. So we're going to tell you how you can get involved with the Kingsbury Place Singers, the St. Louis Christmas Carols Association. But we're also going to continue to tell you more about how you've brought all this together. And again, I think when you said you were going to bring everything together in one store, I was like, where are you going to put it? But he did it. I mean, you are a genius in putting everything together.
Yes, it was funny. We had the option of either upgrading Christopher's, because next year, as you all hear, will be our 30th year with Christopher's. And then my gifts, Mark Anthony's Gifts, will be 5 years next year. So it's crazy how time flies. And we could have invested much dollars into this store, obviously, with fixturing and just giving it that little facelift to make sure that things are not, sagging too low and too, not keeping it fresh and tight and all those things and refreshed after 30 years. And so we moved fixtures that were 3.5 years old and then had some new ones built by St. Louis Closet Company. And we
love her, by the way.
So we made it just extra special, and it flowed unbelievably. How it flows, and everyone's like, it seems bigger in here, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it does.
It does. When I walked in, I was like, wow. And I haven't even had my favorite area is the boutique area, which of course I love clothes. But now you've got the men's and the women's and everything all over here. You've got some guys here. You want to show us some, so and then we're going to have Chris come over.
Men's apparel.
And have you come over this way, Chris? Vests are so popular.
Vests are a huge thing this year. I keep on saying they go in and out, of course, as anything in fashion.
If you're looking for something for guys on your list, these are so popular. So this is Southern Tide.
Yep.
Oh, it feels good.
Isn't it?
I love the accent of the tan, the khaki against the navy.
It is, yes. And then we have slacks always to go. These, if you've never heard of Halsey.
Oh, I love Halsey.
A
Halsey Sport.
Amazing.
Oh, wow.
They're amazing. They're kind of the new Lululemon, but they're slack and last, and they have a little stretch. That's what I have on this morning. So,
This looks really, really good together. So yes, you can now get all of this in one store. Come in,
shop.
one-stop shop, again, for everything, for the body, for the home. And we always talk about, again, gifting kindly. We're going to continue to show more products. We've got more stock giveaways to give to you, but let's bring Chris Brumler over here with us. You are the artistic director. And thank you, by the way. No, this was a wonderful surprise last year, and we love this needs to be our tradition every year.
It's just so beautiful. We just really love singing here, and thank you for having us on the show.
Well, tell people about St. Louis Christmas Carols Association. Is it 1911?
It is over 100 years old.
Oh my goodness!
Founded by William Danforth, if you can believe.
Oh wow!
Kind of local celebrity. Yes. And it's a charity that helps children all around the St. Louis area. We donate to wonderful causes: Girls on the Run, Girl Scouts of America, St. Louis Children's Choirs. You name a children's charity in St. Louis, we have probably donated money to it.
And so in 1911, when this all came about, do you know what the idea was and how
they posted caroling groups all around the city. The Children's Aid Society, I think what it was called, but just raising money for, at the time they called them destitute boys and girls. And they just wanted to raise money for children in need. And so William Danforth said, all right, let's do it. And it went on for years and years and years. We have historical pictures dating back that far. And then in the 30s and the 40s and 50s and 60s on up. And then back in 2009, the Kingsbury Place Singers joined the organization. And we have been an integral part of the organization ever since then.
And is it an all volunteer?
Yes.
That's absolutely amazing.
We're volunteer based. Yep.
Yes.
And how many songs? I mean, again, you always have people that say, "Oh, can you do this? Can you do that?"
Yeah.
How many songs do you have in your repertoire?
How I wish that we were a human jukebox. That would be so great. We've got about 25 to 30 in our repertoire that we can perform. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
and
amazing.
we said Silent Night's one of our favorites.
Yes. Oh, such a good one.
I know Mark is so thrilled to have you. One of the things before we have you go back and sing for us, I looked on the website and there are people that might want to get together with their family and friends and maybe do. So tell them how we can, because they could do that and then raise money for the children's charities, right?
Yeah, anyone can carol under the moniker of the St. Louis Christmas Carols Association. Just go to our website, stlchristmascarols.org, and you can sign up to carol there, or you can sign up if you want to book the Kingsbury Place Singers to sing at your Christmas event. We can easily book there. It just there's a button on the front page that says book the Kingsbury Place Singers or carol with St. Louis Christmas Carols Association.
And you do 1 to 4 hours, is that right?
Typically 1 to 3.
1 to 3.
I don't see why we couldn't do a 4-hour event. There's a lot of singing.
He's like, thanks, Monica. You have us working more. No, but I think it would be cool because a lot of times people that watch the show are thinking of, hey, how can we all get together? They call themselves Monica's Maniacs. I thought it would be cool for all of us to go out and carol and then raise money for all of you to give to your children's charities.
Oh, that would be so great.
Right?
I'd love that. Yeah.
That's what we're going to do. So it's breaking news today. We're going to make that a plan, and then I can't wait to see how much money we can raise. Chris, we cannot thank you enough again, and I'm hoping that this becomes a tradition here at Christopher's. Do you have a favorite song that you all do?
My favorite, I have 3 music degrees. My favorite is Lo How a Rose Are Bloomin'. Deep cut. It's a deep cut. Not many people know it, but it's absolutely one of the most beautiful carols you've ever heard in your life.
Well, then we need that. That needs to be, that's not on our list. Can you do that one for us?
I think we could.
Okay, so we're going to continue to talk. How about we just, we punt, and we're going to have you do that one. We'll take that one into break, okay? Sure. Thank you so much again. Thank you. You want to give a shout out to everybody that's here with you?
Yeah, thank you so much for coming and singing with us. And
give them their names.
Oh, geez. We've got Julie and Valerie and Kathy and Charlie and Lizzie and David and Marcia and Brooke.
It's a Brady Bunch. Thank you so much. Thank you, Chris. Yeah. All right. Again, we are going to take a break. We're going to show off some products, but let's give away some more socks.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So we were talking about whether you are a sock person when you fall asleep, or if you don't wear socks. That's what we were talking about earlier. And Mark again came up with some funny and some aha moments of, I didn't know these things existed, having to do with socks. Give them number 13.
13. That's exactly that. She might think like your sock might have a clock.
What?
So your sock has a design around the ankle are up the side, which is very true. This pattern has an old school name, the clock. It may have originated in the 16th century because these patterns can look like hands on a clock from certain angles. We're going to look at that. Regardless, the name has stuck despite the fact that socks can't really be used to tell time.
But coming up the side, a clock.
We're to look at that.
Yeah, I've never known that. See, again, I love the fact that Mark found these
Fun
little,
facts.
did you know, these fun little facts about socks. Okay, so we've got 2 more to give
So
away.
we have 2 more, just a traditional red for the Cardinals, go Cards, and Chiefs, football that we don't have in St. Louis. But, and then we have the Cozy collection. This pattern is the Whimsical Winter. And
somebody wanted to know if they can call to order to have the socks shipped. Is that right, Michelle?
Absolutely, yes.
Or anything shipped.
Yep, anything shipped in store.
Well, they can buy online also, right?
Go online to www.stlgift.com, and then we have our both stores there, and you can shop socks. We have our everyday collection and the holiday, the winter, are coming online here. I'd say by this weekend, we will have most of them on there. Some are on, and there's more coming online. So, but in store as always, and then online as always, 24/7. Because elves, do have to sleep a little bit, but we have many. Our number 1 line is the Nora Fleming. We can have Michelle show you a beautiful thing that just came in that has been, it's a limited edition, celebrating their 20th years. And they can also call, as always, via phone. Thank you, Miss Birthday Girl. 314-909-0202. Our number here at Christopher's and Mark Anthony's. And once again, stlgift.com. You'll find all that information, our address, location, and then always on Google Maps, Christopher's and my gifts.
Okay, so we're going to hear from the Kingsbury Place Singers in just a second. But for these, here's what I'm going to do. Mark, this is how I like to reward people who watch us. And I know some of you have to get off and go into work. I get that. But he just said what year they are going to celebrate for Christopher's next year and what year they're going to celebrate for Mark Anthony's next year. So the first person who can tell me how many years Christopher's is going to have been open and celebrate going into next year, this pair of socks is for you. And then for Mark Anthony's, this pair of socks will be for you. So how many years has Christopher's been open for 2025? And how many years for Mark Anthony's? First people with those answers, you get the socks. All right, take it away, Kingsbury Place Singers.
Oh, how the rose and blooming from tender stems sprung. Oh, Jesse's lineage coming, as men of old have sung. It came a floweret bright, amid the cold of winter, when past death was the night. Isaiah once foretold it, long rose thy head in mind. With Mary weeping o'er it, the Virgin Mother kind, to show God's love aright. She bore to men a Savior, when half spent was the night.
We are live on location, and this is the really cool thing. This is exactly what we can do from your business. We call it Mobile Monica. You know, I'm always on the move. Everyone knows about Jody's balls, and why is that?
I have the best balls.
Oh my God. Are you enjoying this?
Always.
Watch this, I gotta move with her.
Orange Theory is created to help people live a more vibrant life.
When we tell you that they have some of the most beautiful sunsets, we mean it. We're now in the brainchild of Adventure Unknown. That thing
Well, he's got a
is
heck of a
beautiful.
story behind that leopard,
I
too.
know.
It's going to be a very dangerous shoot, Diana.
It'll be
She says it
fabulous.
is. Monica or Mez Adams. How's that
Yes,
sound?
that sounds great.
This is Marianne Graff, owner of Just Be Kind Coffee House and Cafe. And you can see all the people in line. Oh, that handsome gentleman is... That would be my husband, Jim.
My mission statement says I want people to feel better leaving than when they came in.
And you do. Again, no calories when you're spreading kindness.
No calories when you're spreading kindness, especially if it's on the weekend.
First Noel, the angel did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay, in fields where they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. They looking up and saw a star shining in the east beyond them far, and to the earth it gave great light, and so it continued both day and night. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. This star drew nigh to the northwest, o'er Bethlehem it took its rest, and there it did both stop and stay, right over the place where Jesus lay. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. Woohoo! They are so fantastic. Again, if you're tuning in and you're thinking, oh my gosh, who are those voices? Kingsbury Place Singers. We just had a chance to talk with the artistic director. So again, I know a lot of you catch different aspects of the show, but this is one of those. You're going to want to go back and watch the entire show and then share and share and share with all of your family and friends. Mark Coulter, the owner of Christopher's and Mark Anthony's Gifts. So now it's STL Gift, one big happy family. And we are showing you different aspects of the store. We've talked about our blessings. We've talked about tradition. And how about nutty about you? I know you're nutty about somebody. He's over in the corner.
Oh, yeah.
Come here, Michael.
So nutty about you, we obviously were around nutcrackers. Tons of nutcrackers, ones that lit up, ones that were very extravagant. And I'm standing at markets that we go to, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Come here, Vanna.
And here's our Vanna. And nutty about you was, I was like, let's do nutty about you. And we were laughing and joking. And we found many different inspirations about nutcrackers, from soaps to the 12 days of gourmet nuts. We had our employee holiday gathering last Saturday, and we always call it Thankful for You, because as I always say, we couldn't do it without our amazing team and staff and associates and back end and everything. and it has the 12 days of nuts.
Who doesn't love nuts?
Who doesn't love all different, and it's all different types of nuts. Literally salted pistachios, honey sea salt, cranberry nut blend. They had a fireside trail mix, so it's not just all nuts. It has trail mixes, smoked almonds. The one that was actually very
Are there any
good,
macadamias in there?
There are. I should know this. I don't think so.
No.
They're not. Those
would be from Hawaii. They are
they're a little
pricey.
But the one that actually I was very shocked by was the Cajun cashews.
Oh,
I
that
was like,
sounds
ooh,
yummy.
they might be very spicy, and they were not. They were amazing. Everyone
Just have a good spice to them.
Yeah. So number 12, the 12th day of Christmas, everyone ate those, and they were gone. So just amazing. A great gift for the person that has it all.
Yes.
And you'll always.
Well, who doesn't? I mean, again, around the holidays, you get out some wine. People like charcuterie platters, like little nuts on there. Yes. I love this.
Yeah.
You didn't have this last year, right?
And I actually put this,
Yeah,
and I'm going to have them do this today. Tape this to the top of here so you know exactly what is in the box so it doesn't get lost.
We're talking about Nutty About You. We've got others in your Nutty About
And then
You.
We have the soap.
Some
the
soap.
Nutcracker Sweet. They did a great job with that.
Oh.
We actually, one of our number one selling things is the foaming soaps during the holiday. You'll
Love
see
these.
on Small Business Saturday.
Yes.
So it is a great little thing. We also have more soap.
Grinch.
Soaps, the Grinch, a local
Christmas
amazing
tree.
person. And
your
Christmas tree.
Soap. You have a huge soap collection here.
A huge soap collection.
And they
needs
sell
to stay
really well.
Clean and warm and all that.
Before we show more about the Nutty About You section, I want to congratulate our winners.
Yes.
So Kathleen Morris and Kathy Anselmo. Yes, you were correct. 30 years for Christopher's next year and 5 years for Mark Anthony's. Unbelievable. So I know you've got some big things planned going into 2025. So congratulations. Don't worry, more socks are to come. Somebody had asked earlier what your number one seller was here at the store. And is it the socks?
So during holiday, socks and soap, and then decor and fashion. Fashion, as we know from Monica. She brought them all in. I'm like, okay, time out now. But the fashion has grown very tremendously.
I'm glad to hear
Handbags right here.
This matches.
I thought, kind of holiday flair. We have a line, Mark Anthony's Hammett, and then
pretty?
Hobo. But it is a clutch, or it is a crossbody, and they're known for just the organization, the pocket.
If you go to Italy, you need crossbody.
Yes. But yeah, Hammett, and then we have the green wallet in suede to go with it. We also have Hobo, we have Bagolini, many bag lines, we have a bag room. And
because women all need an entire room for our bags.
Yeah. So
what's your biggest seller for your handbags? Hobo?
Yeah. Biggest Bagolini and Hobo.
Together.
Hammett is soon approaching. It's crazy how much we sold.
Ooh,
and also
travel
for men or women, but this is a men's Hammett backpack that you can literally pack your laptop. You can use it for travel, but it kind of has that Toomey inspiration, but by Hammett. And it's not all just leather like usually Hammett is. It has canvas, but a great holiday gift to stuff those gifts in and give us a prize inside. So,
well, that would be good for travel. I mean, everyone loves to, and I think travel is really coming back more and more and more. So that would be good for that as well.
Yes.
Somebody just said that they could get lost in your store.
Yes.
The angel is beautiful for my mom and dad and both of my brothers. Yes, the angel's popular. Let's see. Someone said that they love the tree. Go back to the green tree. We love the tree. We'll be getting the 12 days of nuts. That looks delicious.
Yes.
The store is gorgeous. I can't wait to come shopping in a couple of weeks. All of you. Thank you so much. Anything else from the nutty area? What? I want to. Yeah, I want nuts and trees together.
There we go. And then we can also the Gear Up holiday pack right there as we're getting geared up and ready. Be prepared for the holidays.
Santa Claus is coming to town very, very soon, kiddos. Gear up and be prepared. What is inside of this? Oh, I needed this on the plane.
Yeah, so it's an ultimate holiday survival kit. Just a great little thing to give. It's a simple gift that has it has a holiday survival handbook, energizing eye mask, and old-fashioned cocktail mix. So great for the guys or girls. Holiday kitchen towel, a gift tag, gift wrap, AA batteries, and ibuprofen.
That is a perfect
Yep.
Gear Up for the holidays kit. Okay, so yes, we talked about the tree earlier, and someone just said, is it for sale? Yes, it is. And there's only one left. Hannah just commented really quick for you. Hannah is here with us also doing a wonderful job moderating and dropping everything you need to know in for this. But that is the last one. You're not getting any others in?
We can probably get one more. Just so it's the first week of December. If it's that time, we can still get one. But we have this one, and it is $2,500.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a tree that will never need to decorate, and it will never go anywhere.
Yep.
And it sings to you too, so it's kind of combo all in one package.
There you go. So it's kind of like when you ask a parent, who's your favorite kid? Is there one main thing in the store right now that's Mark's favorite?
That tree.
The tree?
Yes. It's funny. I was going to put it in our home, and the one sold already. I'm like, okay, we have one left. I cannot do that. So
you had the big car last year.
We did the Mercedes-Benz.
Yes.
Driving a Mercedes, and it sold probably the first week of December.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is this your biggest ticket item?
One of, yes, I would say one of besides light fixtures and other things, but yes, it is one of the bigger ones. But that gift that definitely is a shocker.
Yeah, there we go. We just told you the price. Yes, there's only one left, Julie. So if you want it, you got to be here when they open up because it's probably going to go again. It is amazing.
It'll go.
All right, we're going to take another quick break. We're going to hear more from our Kingsbury Place Singers. Before we go to break, though, let's give some more socks away.
Absolutely.
Do we have some here?
So
there's
one. We have this pair right here. And I saw that Lou Ann said she loves socks. So always love to hear that. And then we have Carrie as well. So we'll have 2 pairs of holiday socks ready for you here at STL Gift. We have the hot cocoa. So
this one's going to be for you, Carrie. And this one's going to be for Luann. All right, you've got, but that's the thing. Everybody that's winning, you have to come here to Christopher's to pick them up. Give them your address and your phone number.
We are at 127 East Argonne, Kirkwood, Missouri, 63122. STLgift.com. You can find all that information, obviously, on our websites. But yes, we are here Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. and then Sundays 11 a.m. till 4 p.m. And then we do have holiday hours. We did a whole study to see what is an optimum thing of hours for that, because the big retailers, they don't have it anymore, unfortunately, but we will. It's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday before Christmas. You'll see those published out, but we'll be open a little bit later for those of you that might work or, just life gets hectic and we don't want you to be stressed because we want those memories to always last.
Yes.
And to
joyful,
make life easy on
happy.
you. So we ship all around the U.S. or global U.S., even Hawaii. And everything you'll see on website. We don't have everything from in-store on website because there is a lot of merchandise.
Yeah, I noticed that.
But our website, I'd say, is about 25% to 30% of our store replication. And we're just trying to keep that always balanced because we want the in-store shopping to always be number one. But you can always call us as well at 314-909-0202. And you will hear my voice, gosh help you, and just press number 2 for our associates, and they will be happy to assist in any way.
What time do you open on Black Friday?
On Black Friday, we are opening at 8 a.m.
And Small Business Saturday?
This is a test. What? Small Business Saturday is 9 a.m.
9 a.m. Okay, there you go. There's the hours you need to know. Get on to your shopping. All right, quick break. When we come back, we said Santa Claus is coming. And I love the fact that when I pulled up, you have a countdown to how many days until Santa appears at our homes. So we're going to talk about Santa when we return.
We're at the Vault Luxury Resale in Brentwood, and I think this is going to be a very dangerous shoot, Diana.
It'll be
She says
fabulous.
it is.
We do costume jewelry. It's everything women want. Sometimes I want to grab a Kendra Scott earring or just a fun, untrend earring, but other times I want David Yurman, John Hardy, Tiffany. So we also have that.
Some beautiful costume jewelry, some really gorgeous high-end jewelry.
Yes. We have phenomenal cowboy boots. We have, Paige, Mother, all designer denim.
Luxury resale, not at the luxury price.
We, have every kind of high-end handbag. Woo. And everything from Bottega, Louis Vuitton, tons of Gucci, Chanel. We not only deal with people in St. Louis, we deal with, a lot of people in New York, celebrities in New York, Nashville, Beverly Hills.
Monica or Ms. Adams. How's
yes,
that sound?
that sounds great.
All right, one more designer area.
Look at these. These are Chanel, Jimmy Choo, Prada, Gucci. We have everything from Steve Madden boots to Chanel boots.
They're going to love what you come back with.
Yes.
You better not shout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to Santa Santa Claus is coming to town. He's coming to town, to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. So be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's coming to town. With little tin horns and little toy drums, Rudy toot toot and rummy tum tums. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming with curly head dolls, a toddle and crew, elephants, boats, and kitty cars too. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's coming to town, to town. The kids in girl and boy land will have a jubilee. They're gonna build a toyland town all around the Christmas tree. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Oh, they are so fantastic. If you are just tuning in, again, the Kingsbury Place Singers with the St. Louis Christmas Carols Association. And again, Hannah is dropping in all the information to their website so that you can find out more about them and how you can hire them for your event. Or like we're going to do, pick a day for your family and friends to go out and carol and then raise money for all the wonderful children's charities that they are a part of. All right, we talked about Santa coming to town. We just asked Siri how many days. 33
days.
33 days Santa will be here, and I'm hoping that Santa goes back into the back area and buys some clothes.
Yes, a little bit more.
You have
than
a great
month away,
boutique area.
And you'll see those clothes that Michelle is showing us. Just all the different women's and men's now, all in one location. We have everything from socks to handbags to scarves to mittens to purses. Anything you could think of, we should have.
You want to talk about brands you have for men and women?
Brands we have for women. We have Joseph Ribkoff. That's our
yes, you
top
do.
line. We have Southern Tide Women's. We have Mud Pie Women's.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have in men's side, and we also have a few other lines that we're always changing out. And then men's, we have Southern Tide, Johnny O, and Seven Diamonds.
Mm-hmm. What's your biggest seller for men?
Gosh, all
Southern
three.
Tide?
That's why we
Or
have
all
them.
three?
Yeah, all three. That's why we kept to make sure we had all three.
But
Seven
Ribkoff-
Diamonds yesterday was a top seller. We had two gentlemen come in with Seven Diamonds, one for Southern Tide, and then we had two for Johnny O.
Looks incredible back there.
And
it really is. I just love, if you've been in the store in the past, before Mark took over, it is so different. You've got to come back because the whole store looks different. And he's done such an amazing job of using every ounce of space that he has for the body, for the home, for gifting kindly for everybody. And your back boutique area, it looks so beautiful. Again, shout out to St. Louis Closet Company.
Yes.
And by the way, we've got a collaboration that the Real Monica Adams show is doing with her. And she's coming on to talk about organization. And I need that in my life.
She will be amazing.
Right? The beginning of the year, the reorganizing your life. That's one of the biggest New Year's resolutions. So we're going to go from the boutique area. And as we'll give a little time as we come back on camera to Michelle to be able to get out to Santa's workshop.
Yes.
These are always big sellers for you.
Yes.
And we're going to try some.
And so here is this. Cheers to the holidays.
Cheers
it's
to
a
you,
little
my friend.
Frozen. Cheers, friend. Cheers to
Ooh, it smells
Frozen
yummy.
Rosé and then Peach Bellini.
And you have little
some to
samples.
The carolers, they're like
The
9
carolers are like, yes, we need something for hydration.
We also have a little surprise for them.
Yeah, we do. Breaking news.
So that is
you
the
have a
Frosé.
little thing in, but before you were selling these, but not sample.
Yes.
You actually have a little.
So we brought the machine
Yeah.
into the store to make sure the samples, and oh my, what that does, like Costco, like Sam's Club.
Everybody loves samples, Mark.
Literally every month. It's going to be very interesting to see end of November. We have sold over 511 bags.
They're delicious.
This month. And normally we were doing like 300, so 511 as of yesterday. And then December, gosh knows. But we have a holiday inspiration.
Oh, look at this one.
That's Jingle Juice, I believe. Yes,
Jingle Juice.
And we have Boozy Grinch. We're almost out of Boozy Grinch. Jingle Juice is running low.
These are genius.
And they're just easy. You throw,
these are also
open
good
the bag, and they're resealable.
What do they call it? White elephant? White elephant gifts.
Oh, yes. Yeah,
these would be good for that.
Amazing. That's a great idea.
12 days of cocktails, Jingle Juice, Frosé.
And this is
the peach Bellini.
And you mix it
Didn't
together.
you have a spicy margarita one?
We do. That's
that was so good.
Seller,
it's because it's delicious.
And then here is actually the Boozy Grinch. It's green, and you can mix those two together.
Is that tahini around the rim?
Yes, I believe
you could.
So. Yes, yeah, that's a great idea.
And then you used to have an old-fashioned one also. You have that?
We have all of them. Yes, we have
so
all
my
of them
husband,
in stock.
I bought one for him. You loved it, right? He said it tasted great. I mean, you always wonder, how's it going to be this thing in a bag?
Usually
it's delicious.
Sugary and all that, and what they're known for is the sugar is cut. Literally, like the peach Bellini, I think is the highest. It has 5 grams of sugar. So that's not bad.
And let's say this: it's all natural, it's vegan, and it's gluten free.
Yes, and women owned. So we always.
I love it. Women owned. Fantastic.
So
great little gifts. I'm gonna have to pack up these fun ones for the Christmas. Okay, we went back into Santa's area. His workshop. Michelle's going to go back into that for us.
Yes.
That's a really popular stop for everybody, isn't it?
It is. It's just nostalgic. It brings that, little village vibe.
Look at it, so cute.
And it's just super cute. We were actually in Atlanta, Georgia, and leaving our hotel, and we saw a little village they had in like downtown Georgia. That was just so neat. And so it just inspired. We always have the cottage outside. It changes themes, obviously. This year is Santa's workshop. Thanks to my other half, he was a genius that said, the workshop to make, Santa keep on working. There's tons of toys, games, some funny and appropriate, some just will make you laugh when you're inside. So we are getting ready for the new year. We have disco balls. We have a whole bunch of stuff in there. We have the countdown sign, 33 days to Christmas. And
oh my gosh, Mark, it looks amazing.
It's cute, yes. And the socks are hanging from the rafters. And yes, we actually had a little kid that pulled one down, and he was jumping, and he pulled it. I said, "Buddy, that is yours." And he goes, "I can't wear those." And
you are now.
So, you are now. So parents, watch your children. I always say, and just make sure that they're always acting appropriate.
Come on, raise good little
kids,
boys and girls.
Exactly.
Julie just said, "Oh my God, it's beautiful." It really is. I mean, again, you continue to level up year after year after year. Is that one of those trees again?
That is. Oh,
you
so
have two
we have
trees.
We have two, and so 2 total. We had 3, but 2 total. And so we have 1 in the back, and so we do have 2. So, I forgot about that.
All right, everybody. So those, again, there's one here, and there's one inside the store that is just absolutely stunning. And yes, it's a higher ticket price, but you think about it, and you're going to have it year after year, and probably pass it down tradition after tradition.
And we also have our STL gift reward family. Anyone can sign up today. Your first time ever being here. I hope you already have been, and you're part of the family. But you get 25% off one item. One thing you'll be hearing very exciting next year. We have a launch of something new after 30 years. But yes, so it is 25% off one item in stock in store. So you can use it on the tree. Obviously, people use it on the higher ticket price items, but they use it on the cards. We have tons of people that use it on cards, which kind of saddens me. But
you're like, use it on something bigger.
Just, on something $10 or $20, not $4. But save. And in this world, we always can keep up with the big boys. So
let's show a couple more things here.
Oh yes,
pillows are huge. I've bought a lot of pillows from you.
So
I love your pillows.
We have one that says Santa is good. This is a one like it, but this
all
is
roads lead home for the holidays.
St. Louis, Missouri, and we have Kirkwood, Missouri, and then we also have Santa's coming to town in St. Louis and.
You have some neat St. Louis things here also.
We do.
Paying homage to our city.
Yes.
Candles are very big. We talked about soaps, socks, candles are all very big.
Yes.
Everything that smells good for the season. I love it. Bringing peace galore. Ooh, chocolate peppermint brownie mix.
Yes.
Yeah, I was going to say you've got food stuff too.
We just had that at our annual holiday open house. It's always the first Friday in November, always. And we had those, and they were a huge hit. And those we actually just shipped to a lady in Florida.
Oh, I love peace. Peace and kindness.
Yep.
Is this hot cocoa?
Oh,
delish. I'm telling you, folks, if you've never been to the store, it really is a one-stop shop for smaller ticket items, for clothes. Oh, what's this? Is this? And you also are very. We talked about dog lovers.
It is a tea towel and also a brownie mix. So it comes with the towel and the brownie mix, and it has the recipe right on the back with the nutrition, of course. That is $24. These are a huge hit. Actually, Michael was just saying he cannot believe how these sell like water. They just went on the floor for holiday, and
then well, you also have things for dogs though. Also,
we do. We have a whole little dog area.
Yeah.
We even have the food. The food selection. We have really upped that ante. We have everything spice. We had, and I think we have a little bit left. Pumpkin pasta sauce. Who would have thought? And it is actually phenomenal. You put everything bagel on top, and it's amazing. With tortellini, we had our annual holiday open house, and then we also have what is it? Another food item that has been a huge hit. I cannot think of it. Food blank.
Well, again, when you come in the store, here's the thing. You're going to walk in. There's the big area of soaps and things for the body. You'll continue to walk in. There's jewelry. There's handbags. Yes. There's, again, food items, stuff for maybe people thinking about, what am I going to get somebody that's getting ready to get married, baby showers. Yes. That's always been very big as well.
And the jewelry bar, we could have Monica. We have Monica show that.
Okay, hang on.
We have
Michelle, can you show us the jewelry bar? Where's Michelle? She might still be outside.
She might be in Santa's workshop. She's
shopping
she's shopping for her birthday. And then she is at the jewelry bar.
Okay, we're going to show the jewelry bar before we wrap up.
We have over 17 actual jewelry lines in the store now represented very strongly, and from higher end to lower end. Our high end price point goes to $1,500, maybe a little bit higher, and then goes down to literally $10. But we have bracelets that have been a #1 hit called Soul Stack, and those right there are our top seller. We sell over 10,000 of those a year.
Wow.
The little gems. And then we also have the Soul Stacks that were part of Mark Anthony's. So all the brands are combined to make it one whole family. And the Soul Stacks have initials. They're gold, beat it, plate it, and they're $20. It is a huge hit. So we have many more of those coming in to stay stocked for the holiday. So we hope we don't run out. And then, just a little bit of everything, as My Gifts is known for.
Well, and that's what I love. You've got small to big ticket items, because you think about maybe dads or moms bringing their kids into the store to buy something for the parents. And then the kids are like, I've saved my allowance up and I want to buy something. There you go. There's opportunities for that.
All the time. It's so
I'm sure you do.
And we had a little girl probably about 2-3 months ago for her mother's birthday, came in and she had $20. She had a $20 bill, and she said, what could I buy for $20? And I said, that's my part of my job that I love the most, is that from little children to 30, 40, 50, 60, 80, 90, 100, and 110 in the grave. Just bring every walk of life in, and we love it. So,
well, we love you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for having us again. And to all of you, if you had to jump off and go to work, we know it. Come back, though, and watch the show when you get home. Thank you to all that had a chance to win. I'm having my daughter's baby shower tomorrow, Julie says. She's coming in town from Kentucky. Well, if you want to get one final item, you might want to come in for that. We are going to wrap up and remind you about Small Business Saturday and Black Friday next week. So be sure to follow. What socials are you on? TikTok, Instagram?
We're on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook.
Okay. And so if you follow them, you'll always get notification about the big sales that they have. And then you are sending out probably to your email list of what your specials are.
We have over 40,000 people in our email and texting lists that will be sent out. You'll be seeing here shortly about Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, as our family members know. And we will be having quite the Black Friday and Small Business Saturday. It always just
there will be a line,
growing,
I'm sure. So. Even though it's not the same as like the big Russian as Black Friday used to be, there's still people that are lined up because they want.
Russian.
Yes. So yeah,
we had 172 people last year in the line. The first Black Friday, the first 29 guests this year, you'll see on social media and marketing and all that the first 29 get over $100 gift in a gift bag that they will be receiving this year.
There you go. And we've got Black Friday up on the scene, as you can see, for everything that you need to know. Do you have mini size wallets for just your license and credit cards?
We do, yes. Hobo, Bagolini. Yes, we do have those in our bag room. We'd be happy
trust me, whatever question you have, the answer is yes. I can guarantee you he has it here at the store.
Most of the time.
I'd be surprised if you don't. All right. One of the things that we always say to you is obviously thank you for the blessings you bestow upon us, my family. From my family to yours, I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. I know it can be very easy to get frustrated and angry as people come driving in front of you as you try to go to your stores. Just have some patience. Find a little more patience. Again, be kind is what I always say. You say be kind and gift kindly.
And give kindly,
so,
as our motto is.
These gifts, by the way, are for our wonderful Kingsbury Place Singers. Yes.
Well, thank you all so much.
Yes.
Thank you.
We could not thank you enough. And that's actually how we're going to wrap up the show, because Mark and myself and all of our Vannas,
And elves.
we want to thank Zach Kimball for directing today. We want to thank Hannah Ledford for moderating, my husband Jim for doing the grunt work behind the scenes, Michael Clausen for helping as well, and then Michelle Harmon, the birthday girl. Thank you so much. We wish you a Merry Christmas, and so do they. So thank you, everybody.
Yes.
Happy holidays, and thanks for watching The Real Monica Adams Show.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings to you wherever you are. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Oh, bring us some figgy pudding. Oh, bring us some figgy pudding. Oh, bring us some figgy pudding and bring it right here.
Good tidings to you wherever you are. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. So bring it right here. Good tidings to you wherever you are. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.